Hi, I've just seen online a little years ago that there's a possibility of a remake of a game that was released 20 years ago now on PS2, The Getaway. This for me is the greatest game ever conceived for any PlayStation. It's the only reason I got a PlayStation 2 for. And I have it. Yeah. And I've raved about it on another video. But yeah, it's a 20th anniversary, which is astonishing, really. But yeah, and I've played it now, this one, nearly 28 times, so I've played it quite a lot. But yeah, I just read online that there is a possibility, because I was looking it up, and yeah, I saw that, yeah, because of its anniversary, there is a possibility, or there are rumours perhaps, that it may be given, yeah, there may be a remake. So it seems that games can get remakes too, not just movies. It'll be the first remake I've heard of, though, certainly in the games world. I think I'm right or wrong about that, I don't know. But yeah, if that's the case, that would be great. Because just recently I have thought about getting myself a PS4. I'm not a gamer, right? I'm not really a serious gamer. Not really a gamer at all, really, but and I just have a few games. I'm more of a movie guy. But like I say, with the Getaway, well, it just happens to be a great game. It just happens to be the game that I wanted to get, and one of the only games I really needed. But yeah, there's a few games that I've seen online on YouTube, really, which look maybe worth playing. One or two of them. Now that may be a reason to try maybe a PlayStation 4. I had a PlayStation 3 at one point some years ago, but I only experimented with it for a year and I didn't really have it for that long. And I only really completed 2 games on it. It may be a lot more sophisticated, but I still think that PlayStation 2 games are more fun. But that's just me, you know. I'm not a serious gamer anyway, so that's just me. But yeah, I'm not an expert, obviously. But yeah, the fact that the PS4, the fact that the Getaway could be being remade, and then there could be a PS4 version, or 5 version, being done, well, that really gives me a reason to get a PS4 in itself. So I'm really hoping that that happens. Because to get the Getaway on PlayStation 4, I mean, what they did with it on apparently they pushed the console, they pushed the game program to its limits for this release. Back then, when they released it took a long time to put it together as well, which is not surprising. But yeah, imagine what they could do with a PS4 release version of it. I mean, that would be amazing. That would. And yeah, I really just wanted to say to the makers of The Getaway, all those involved, the cast, the crew, everyone involved with it, you made an absolute masterpiece there. You know, it may not be kind of as famous probably as your Tomb Raider series or your Resident Evils or your Last of Us and all these other famous game series. And Grand Theft Auto, you know, all these famous games that have really, you know, taken over the world, really, in the gaming industry. But the Getaway stands there proudly by itself, and it must have been, it was a massive hit because I read on there that it sold probably millions. But it's not as famous, perhaps, but it is seen, and it is remembered as an iconic PS2 classic. And that's great, you know. I really think it's gonna benefit greatly from a PlayStation 4 release, if that can happen. So I would say congrats to all those involved in the original PlayStation 2 game. You gave me an absolute classic belter then. I played it like I say, nearly 30 times, and I still want to play it again. But if your efforts can be that good as to produce the possibility of a remake for a PlayStation, for a modern console, PlayStation 4, I say good for you. So I just want to say, yeah, I hope that happens, and if it does, believe me, I will be one of the first in the queue to get a copy of the actual game when it's released, and I don't care how much it is, if I get the chance. So that will definitely be a reason to get a PlayStation 4 for a little while, if I can. So that will be great if that can happen. So thanks guys, here's hoping. Check you later, bye.